And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin, as the 2-2 Unity Eagles take on the 2-4 Grantsburg Pirates here on We Are Grantsburg. My name is Bob Rombach. Alongside me, as usual, my brother Nick Rombach on the video camera. Thank you all for being here. And before we preview tonight's matchup, let's take a look at the last time Grantsburg played here at home. The game was a battle of two halves as Turtle Lake had a big lead at halftime, but 7 three-pointers by junior Caleb Rombach in the second half got Grantsburg within a couple possessions, but ultimately the Pirates fell to the conference foe, Turtle Lake 62-52. Take a look. All right, well, there you go. Pirates look to rebound tonight against one of their oldest rivals, the Unity Eagles, who are coming off a close loss last Monday to Amory, 67-60. For the Eagles, offensively, it's pick your poison. Senior Beckett Schmidt is a big threat outside, but Kaysen Fisher has emerged as a massive threat from downtown, too. In this early season, Kaysen is hovering over 50% of his deep shots. He's 13 of 25 and is the Eagles' top scorer with about 15 per game. That said, Unity has 3 other guys who average double digits. Beckett Schmidt, like I said, Isaiah Fugate, and Isaac Williams. Defensively, the Eagles love their zone defenses, whether it's the 1-3-1, which they run most of the time. Sometimes they go into a 2-3. They've been running those defenses well for many, many years under head coach Sean Fisher, and it served them well. Lots of fast break opportunities from takeaways at the top of the key. Let's see if Grantsburg is good with the ball tonight. For the Pirates, they have 4 losses on the season, and they feel like they could have pulled out at least 3 of them. Free throw shooting has been a bit of an issue, both with their percentage. They're under 50%, but they're much improved over the last couple of games. And just with the lack of trips to the line compared to their opponents. Turnovers have also been a bit of a problem as well this season. Pirates turn the ball over almost 16 times a game, so it's about 1 turnover every 2 minutes of game time. If they can clean that up, they'll have a real shot at turning the season around. Pirates' leading scorer is Caleb Rombach, who's averaging just under 18 points per game and coming off a couple of games that he didn't score much. Webster put a box and 1 on him, and he only scored 7 points in that game, but the rest of the team really struggled to make a shot, shooting only 28% from the field. Pirates rebounded from that loss, took it to the Beavers, Cumberland Beavers last Monday, winning 59-53. It wasn't really even that close. Pirates had as much of a 19-point lead in the second half and took their foot off the gas, which is not what you want to do, especially when you're looking for wins any way you can get them. But we want to keep an eye on junior Axel Hale this game. He does seem to have found his rhythm, his scoring rhythm, the last couple of games, especially from the outside. So look to him to have some early opportunities here. But tonight, the big question for Grantsburgers is can the Pirates put together a full game with all of their players available throughout, and most importantly, at the end of the game? If they can do it, they can compete with just about anyone. So here we go. The final game of 2025 is here as the Unity Eagles and the Grantsburg Pirates get ready to tip things off here in Grantsburg. Thank you for joining us. We will be playing the Initials game at halftime. The Initials, if you were with us for the girls game, and I know some of you were, the initials are PC. PC. So keep a notebook nearby. Maybe some of it will maybe you'll get some good ideas as we go through the game here. Both squads finishing their warm-ups. We'll have the national anthem before this one as well. Didn't have that for the girls' game, so we'll have it here now. Nice crowd filing in a off day. Everybody had the day off. Well, kids had the day off. I know a lot of people went back to work or have gone back to work.
Welcome to Monday Night Basketball between
Let's listen to Pete.
Thanks for showing up. I ask that you please stand as Renee sings the anthem.
Renee Rango with the national anthem.
The starting lineups beginning with the Unity Eagles. Number 1, Marcus Rankin. Number 3, Beckett Schmidt. Number 20, Isaac Williams. 23, Jason Fisher. Number 8, Isaiah Eubank. And the starting five of the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 1,
All right, well, there you have it, the starting lineups for the two teams. We're about ready to get this one underway, a non-conference matchup between these two teams. Again, sounds so strange to say that this is not a conference game as we get things going here. Unity, this is their first season in the Heart of North Conference, and they're doing really well. And here we go. Isaac Williams wins the opening toss, the tap. The 2-2 Eagles have the ball first. There's Rankin, leading assist getter for Unity. Here's the leading scorer, Kason Fisher. Riker Stelsel is on him. Grantsburg man-to-man here to start. Rankin dumps it off to Williams. Williams into the lane, and they're going to call the foul on Caleb Rombach, I believe. So 20 seconds into the game, and Grantsburg has committed their first foul, and it's on Cookie, not Caleb. And it's a shooting foul for Isaac Williams. But he doesn't knock the first one down. Second one is in, and the scoring is started. Williams with the point. And away we go. Grantsburg's first possession. Here's Hale over to Stelsel. Stelsel into Daxter, moved around. Here's Riker. And they're in, looks like a 2-3 zone here to start the game. Rombach to Hale. Here's Caleb. Back to Riker. They're just going to look for a shot here. They're on the outside. Now they get into Daxter. Daxter dumps it down to Lozier. Lozier off the glass. Can't get it to go. And Isaiah Fugate, one of the best rebounders around. Not named Brandon Wagner or Quinn Whitaker. Those two are just off the charts in the conference. Top 2 rebounders in the state in the same conference. But for us mere mortals, Isaiah Fugate's up there. And he has the ball now in the low block. Moving past Daxter and an easy bucket for Fugate. He's got 2 now. And it's 3-0 Unity. 2-3 zone again for the Eagles. Here's Rombach. And they're energetic on defense. They have always played with great energy, the Eagles have, defensively. Riker gets it to Daxter. Stelsel, back to him. Riker thought about it, steps into one, now into Daxter. Schultz is blocked, but he's also fouled, and I think Beckett Schmidt may have picked it up. He had a very guilty look on his face, like he took the last Christmas cookie off the platter, and that's his first foul, and it's a shooting situation here for Daxter Schultz. Free throw is up, and Grantsburg has their first point of the game. Second free throw, no good. Rombach with the rebound, though. Caleb. He'll step to the side and miss the three-pointer. And coming in is Axel Hale to join Marcus Rankin on that rebound. Ties it up, and it's Grantsburg ball. 3-1 early here, 2 minutes off the clock. 2:01, in fact. Caleb over to Axel. Hale drops it off to Schultz. Three-pointer on the way. No good. 0 for 2 for Caleb, but another good rebound. That's Cookie off the glass, and good and one for Daxter Schultz. Good effort on the boards there for Grantsburg, and is rewarded with an and one. And he's good with the free throw. Daxter, all 4 points for Grantsburg. Rankin for three, back iron, long rebound, tapped and taken by Riker Stelsel. Grantsburg wants to move and try to avoid getting into the 2-3. Over to Cookie. Cookie off the hand of Isaiah Fugate. Sounded like a volleyball game down there. Good job by Isaiah to get all ball on that one. Grantsburg to inbound. Rombach into to Cookie. Cookie loses the handle. It's picked up by Fisher. Fisher one-on-one. Riker there, but Fisher puts it in easy for Kason Fisher. Here's Caleb. Eagles back with the lead, 5-4. That ball is knocked away. And up ahead to Fisher. There's that fast break, points. And Fisher gets 2 more. So a turnover leading to points, and the Eagles extend the lead to 3. Inside to Cook, and boy, good foul on the floor by Williams, I think. Because that was an easy layup. Actually, it's going to be on Fugate, number 50, his first. Here's Schultz. Schultz gets an open look, can't get it to go though. Did everything you needed to do to get an open jumper, just missed it. Here comes Fisher. Rankin rocks the baby, now gets it over to Fisher. Fisher deadly from outside, and there's another one. Fisher all of a sudden, 7 points. Here's Rombach, scoreless, stops, gets it over to Hale. Hale, boy, they're running into each other now. Here's Rombach, baseline jump shot, good. And that's one thing Caleb was talking about maybe try shooting some more mid-range jumpers. They're really closing out on him fast from outside. He's hitting over 50% on the season from 3 points. Beckett. Schmidt dumps it to Fugate. I like what Beckett's done in the offseason. Usually, last year, he just sat outside and shot threes. He's moving really well, and here's a three on the way, no good. And Fugate able to come away with the rebound somehow over Daxter Schultz. Daxter, though, comes up with it. Tough shot, high off the glass, can't get it to go, and Williams is there for the rebound. 10-6, the score remains. Fisher down the left side. And he'll get it to Beckett, who beat his guy, and the left-handed layup is in and out. But Fugate just refuses to give up, and now a jump ball. Good job by Isaiah Fugate to keep that ball in possession of the Eagles. And now Jackson Brown comes in for Cookie. Cookie sits, just one foul, but getting a breather here. Beckett Schmidt inbounds. Here's Schmidt to Williams. And a three-pointer for Beckett in the corner, yes. And Beckett Schmidt and the Unity Eagles have opened up a 13-6 lead. His first bucket, the captain, Beckett Schmidt. We'll take a quick break. Say thank you to our sponsors.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit GrantsburgTelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
All right, welcome back to Grantsburg. Just noticed during the break that Dylan Seeger is not on the bench, obviously not on the floor, so hopefully everything's okay with Dylan. Big part of this team. Here is a bad pass out of bounds, so out of the timeout, the next possession is squandered by the Pirates. Unity scores about 53 points per game. Grantsburg scores about 62. But the defense is where it's at for Unity. They only give up 49. Both teams have a positive point differential, even though Unity's 2-2 and Grantsburg has a losing record, 2-4. Here's Daxter making some room, and there he got it to go. Nice play, Daxter Schultz. And the Pirates into the lead a little bit. 13-8, 5-point lead here for Unity. Isaac Williams to the rack and gets it to go over the top. 3 points for him. Nearly taken away by Daxter. Caleb for three. Yes, Caleb Rombach, three-pointer. And he has 5 now. Only Caleb and Daxter have scored for Grantsburg. Williams, Schmidt. New into the game, this is Brian Brantz. Isaac through the lane, and it's easy off the glass. 5 points for him. 17-11. Here's Caleb, jump stop, has the ball ripped from behind, but also part of his arm. So that is a pass, I think. It's going to be, no, they're going to give him free throws here. 2 shots coming up, and that is a foul on Brantz. It's Bance. It's misspelled on the thing here. Coach Fisher wants a bit of an explanation. Looked like Caleb was going to pass that ball, but the free throw is good for Caleb. Into the game, Cookie. Out of the game, Riker. 11:16 to go. 17-12 Unity. Second free throw from Rombach is good. 7 points for him. He leads Grantsburg. Kason Fisher also has 7 for Unity. And he has the ball dribbling down the court. Met by Jackson Brown. Grantsburg man-to-man. Boy, Axel's on Beckett. Schmidt, that's a height advantage for Schmidt. Good job by Cookie to move his feet and keep his arms up. Kicked out to the there. A lot of things happening. Up ahead, Axel Hale. Little stop and pop and missed everything. Oh, bad sequence for Grantsburg. Axel did a good job there. He was going to get blocked if he tried to go, but came up short on that mid-range. Usually he's very good at that. Here's Bance. Now Schmidt. And that one missed, and Cookie comes down with the board. Lozier hands it off to Rombach, and here come the Pirates. And it looks like they're going to stay in the 2-3. Bounced over to Brown. Here's Daxter. Daxter baseline. Ooh, that's blocked out of bounds. I can hear a little bit of consternation from Grantsburg fans on the what they thought might have been a body there by Fugate, but another block by Isaiah. Into Cookie. That one's blocked from behind. And the Pirates need to learn about pump fakes. Here's Fisher. To Fugate. He didn't want the ball. Fisher does because he likes those three-pointers. Boy, good rebound there by Schultz. Schultz has it. Runs into defense. Off the glass and good. All right, they're letting him play a little bit down here. We like it. 8 points for Schultz. Grantsburg's Schultz and Rombach have combined for all the points here, all 15 of them, and it's now a 2-point game. Unity with the lead. Schmidt, and he is fouled on the baseline. No shot. That is the second foul on Grantsburg. And this is second foul on Cookie, unfortunately, for Grantsburg. With Dillon not here, they get small in a hurry with Cook on the bench. No other sizable guy out there for Grantsburg. Vance over to Schmidt. Now Williams. Unity, an experienced crew, and they're pretty tall, including Isaac here. A couple of lanky 6-footers, 6-foot-plus guys that can really shoot. Again, 4 guys in double digits so far this season through 4 games. Beckett, no. Williams over to Fisher. 2-point Unity lead. And using a screen, Beckett splashes one home. His second of the night. And that's a mismatch with Axel Hale on him, height-wise. Underneath, here's Rombach. Bracketed, gets it to... That one's out of bounds, and it stays with Unity. And, he changed his mind. It's going to be Grantsburg ball. Williams is out, and back in is Rankin. Brown across the timeline, over to Hale. Axel to Brown, over to Riker. Thought about getting a baseline to Rombach. Now he gets it in to Daxter, and Daxter is mauled from behind. That's going to be Bance's second foul. Yeah, it's his second. So into the game is Henry Christensen, the senior. Bance in some foul trouble, so out he comes. Williams also on the bench, but he's just getting a breather. Here's Hale. Hale for 3. Got it! Axel Hale from downtown. And the Pirates now down by 2. Fisher with Brown on him. Got to be careful. Don't reach. Over to Rankin. Rankin. Oh, how did he find Fugate? He missed it. And an offensive foul. Riker Stelzel fired up after he gets that call. Good play by Riker. He will do anything for his team. The ultimate kind of teammate. You're not going to see Riker filling up stat sheets with points. You're not going to see him with leading the team in a lot of things, but heart, hustle, grit. Yeah, man, he's right up there. Here's Hale over to Brown. Brown missed a chance there, either to shoot or to pass it baseline. Caleb's going back and forth baseline. This time he checks up over to Riker. Stelzel to Hale. Hale thought about it, got his guy off balance. Now he's going to take it. The three on the way, no good. Rebound, Jackson's able to tap it, and Stelzel's there for the loose ball. Here's Jackson, back up top to Hale. Hale will launch for three, in and out. Boy, that's what you want to see, though. Axel Hale has been on point, missed that one, just rimmed out. But the Pirates looking like they're handling the pressure from Unity better now. Looked like Beckett kind of slipped a little bit on that one, but he still had the athleticism to make the shot. Beckett Schmidt now leads Unity with 8 points. Hale. Stelzel quickly. They're moving the ball nicely along the perimeter. Unity's been in the 2-3 the entire night so far. Here's Brown. Stelzel. Jackson, tough shot and one! Holy cow! Take another look at that nifty play by Jackson Brown. Excellent play and concentration to finish, and the Pirates have a chance to get within one. They just can't quite stop Unity enough to get back to even. Bryson McKenzie with the free throw made. A timeout called by Coach Myers. Jackson Brown good on the and one, and the Pirates have come to life here. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break as well.
At Burnett Medical Center, we celebrate all walks of life. From our very first steps to our sprinting strides, from on-the-job site to afterlife retirement. At BMC, we embrace every pair of feet that walks through our doors. Our comprehensive care knows no bounds. It's for the newborns, the professionals, the adventurers, and those who've traveled many miles. We're here to support you. Your journey is unique, and so is our approach to your well-being. Step into BMC, where comprehensive healthcare meets compassion. Burnett Medical Center, providing healthcare for all walks of life.
All right, welcome back out of the Grantsburg timeout. Pirates within one now, and they're going to put some pressure on the Eagles here. And they fired up the sideline to Christensen. Christensen going to the middle, and he will pass it back to Fisher. Fisher crosses the timeline, stays in the logo for a moment, and Unity gets into their offense. Bryson McKenzie, watching him on the low block, working hard. Fisher with a contested three, no good. Riker comes away with the rebound. Grantsburg with a chance to take the lead on this possession. Here's Rombach, Grantsburg's leading scorer. Jump stop, fires it over to Riker. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rombach with the board, up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound Axel, Axel, yes! And a timeout called by Sean Fisher. Axel Hale, let's see if we caught that one. Some frenetic activity, and Axel finishes after Caleb's been having a little bit of a hard time around the rim. But Axel has the last five for the Pirates. And the Pirates do indeed have the lead now, 23-22, 5:59 to go in this first half. Entertaining game, to be sure. Two-thirds of the way through the first half. Entertaining, a 1-point Grantsburg lead, their first lead of the game. Here's Fisher. Rankin now, watch out. And that's a double dribble, isn't it? Yeah. So a turnover on the Eagles. They thought it was knocked free by Axel Hale. They might have a claim, but the official looked at Coach Fisher, said, I didn't see that, so what are you going to do? That's the human element. Here's Rombach. He's going to set up for three, too far, and the rebound goes to Christensen. Caleb only had 9 shots against Cumberland in their last game. Really low output. And Kaysen gets to the rack a little easily there. He misses the lay-in, but he gets to go to the line for 2. That's just the 3rd foul on Grantsburg, the 1st on Axel Hale. So Axel has the only foul for Grantsburg not attributed to Lyle Lozier. Obviously Lyle has 2. Kaysen in and out. That was as close as you can get and not go in for Kaysen. Man, was he looking sharp pregame, though. Got to shout him out in the full suit and tie. Second free throw, pure. Fisher now with 8. Here's Hale over to Riker. A couple guys in the same spot. Bad spacing there for the Pirates. That one's tipped. Stelsel comes away with it, though. He's going to fire it over to Brown. Back up top, now Rombach. Rombach sidesteps into the lane. Tough shot. Got it! Nice play from Caleb Rombach, creating off the dribble. He has 9. And the Pirates lead by 2. Fisher again. And he dribbles it off of his foot, I think, or off of his leg, and out of bounds. So the Pirates, that time Caleb picked him up at the 3-point circle. So the Pirates with a chance to extend a lead here, under 5 to go. Hale. Brown. Quickly over to Axel. Christensen moves out on him, still 2-3 zone. 3-pointer on the way, that doesn't go. Ball is batted and it goes to Unity. That's Rankin who comes up with it. Now Unity with a chance to tie, but they throw it away, but Daxter loses it off the dribble. Just trying to get by Christensen there, just lost the handle. And a couple of turnovers at half court. Unity gets the ball back. Fisher, he just has an open lane. He's going to try to float that one. Ball is loose. Here's Daxter. Christensen hustling behind him. There's a big-time foul, and 2 shots come. I shouldn't say big time, but a clear foul there. And Daxter will go back to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is on Marcus Rankin. 25-23. Whoops. Come on, Bob. 25-23 Grantsburg leads. Daxter 1 for 3. Two misses from Dax, and the ball goes to the ground. Good job there by McKenzie to not travel. Stayed on his knees, found an outlet. And here's Rankin. Good job underneath. Swung around. Beckett way too open. And they foul underneath, and that's going to be Daxter. Daxter's foul, trying to get position. Him and McKenzie got tied up under there. And that, I think, is the first foul on Daxter Schultz. It is. 4th on Grantsburg. Unity has 8 fouls, by the way, so for the last 4 minutes, Grantsburg will get a trip to the line on any foul. Some good screening, and another open 3 for Beckett Schmidt. Beckett having a nice start here. He has 11. And the Eagles have the lead. Into Schultz. Schultz, good defense. Shot is no good. Rebound bopped around Plinko style. And then a good job by Rankin to keep the ball in possession. The time clock has started, but he gets across that half-court line. Now picks up the dribble, and Unity in there. Jeez, it's just easy for Kaysen. Blowing right by guys. Kaysen Fisher with another easy layup. Pirates have to figure something out to stop that from happening. Christensen now out on Rombach in the 2-3. Ooh, risky pass. Here is Brown, nearly traveled. In fact, he did travel. Just must have dragged that back toe a little bit. And the Eagles with a 3-point lead have possession with 3:02 to go. Fisher to Schmidt. Now Christensen in the lane. In a little trouble. He's going to take that shot, and he gets it to go. They laid off him a little bit. And Henry Christensen with the bucket. 30-25. The Eagles not wasting possessions. Here's Rombach. Rombach through the lane. Tough shot, and he gets it to go. Caleb Rombach with 11. Schmidt. Hale doing his best just to harass him. Fisher to Henry. Christensen at the top of the circle. Now Fisher trying to use the screen. Good job by Hale. It's picked up at half court by Schmidt. And then Caleb deflects it out of bounds. Good energy for the Pirates defensively that time. Now under 2 minutes to go. Schmidt to inbound. Ooh, he had Christensen. Gives it to Kaysen on the right short corner. Now Beckett off the screen. Hale recovers. Beckett, tough shot. A tough rebound and a foul, I think, on Christensen. Or no, that was on McKenzie, I believe. Oh, it's a little surprising. We haven't seen Fugate or Williams for a long time. Vance has 2 fouls, so that's not surprising. Maybe I probably missed the foul trouble that those 3 guys got into. That's my guess, actually. So a 1-and-1 here. Daxter's made 1 free throw. It was the first free throw. No, he's made 2. He had an and 1 as well. Free throw number 1, and he just can't find it. And Caleb fires that one through the legs. And I don't know how he didn't get him. Trying to save that ball. Don't know what he said to the official there. He showed him both of his forearms. Have to ask him tonight over some chili. Here's Christensen. Stelsel doing a good job defensively. Fisher. And there's Stelsel with the takeaway. Riker coming up. Here's Brown. Brown missed Caleb. Gets it back to Stelsel. Now Hale looks at the clock. A lot of time left here in this half. Hale lost the dribble for a moment, gets it back, loses it again off his shin, and he loses it out of bounds. 1:09 left to go. Grantsburg comes up with no shot in that possession. Good job by that Unity defense to keep the pressure on. Kaysen uses a screen for the 3. No good. Another one that almost went for Kaysen. Caleb brings it across calmly. Keeps the ball away. Over to Riker. Riker, little midi. Yes! Riker Stelsel with his first bucket. Back to a 1-point Eagles lead. Had kind of a scoring glut there. No scoring from either squad. Kaysen kicks it out. Nice play. Ooh, Rankin shoulda. That ball is taken from behind, but it's a foul. Think he got him with the left arm. Kind of hooked him. The right arm looked clean, but Caleb picks up his first. Team's 5th. 31.8 seconds left to go. Schmidt to inbound. Kaysen up to Rankin. He hasn't shot much. Off the screen, Beckett. Boy, is he good. Another 3-pointer for Beckett. Schmidt, he has 14 points, and the Pirates have no real answer for him. He's eating this alive. It's 15 seconds. Brown is going to take the 3. That's off the mark. And there's Daxter. Beckett's able to get it. And with 9 seconds left, Unity can try to extend the lead here. They're up by 4. Fisher from deep. No. Rebound up for grabs. Shot will count. It does. Fade away, and it goes at the end for McKenzie. Wow. The Pirates can't close it out with possession, and it leads to a crazy shot there to finish the first half. What an excellent play there for Unity to finish strong. and take a 6-point lead instead of a 4-point lead into halftime. Wow, crazy finish there at the end of the half. While we have a moment, we're going to say thank you to a few of our sponsors, and we'll be back with the initials game. I will stay focused this game, and we will play the initials game. PC are the initials right after this.
I'm Dr. John Campa. I'm a board-certified orthopedic surgeon practicing general orthopedics here at Burnett Medical Center, and I've been practicing for 9 years. We do a lot of surgeries of the hand, such as carpal tunnel surgery, trigger finger releases, mass excisions. We treat a lot of fractures, both operative and non-operative, hip and knee replacement as well. Patients want quality care and they want it close to home. Fortunately, we can provide that right here at Burnett Medical Center.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
All righty, everybody, welcome back. PC are the initials, and I'm just going to fix one thing here. We've got to go to the second period. All right, here we go. PC. Clue number 1. Released March 20th, 1998. Released March 20th, 1998. Clue number 2, connected to Superman's wardrobe. Connected to Superman's wardrobe. Clue number 3, often mixed. Often mixed. Clue number 4, there are 3. There are 3. Clue number 5, featured in art education. Featured in art education. And the final clue, red, yellow, and blue. Big wood barbecue. That is correct. Primary colors is the correct answer. Good job, Big Wood Barbecue. And thank you to Kelly Rombach, who was kind enough to bring me a bottle of water. Thank y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Seen her multiple times over that time that I could have told her that. Ruby Rengo also with the correct answer just a little. Is Ruby over there? She is playing. Hey, Ruby. Get her on the. Yeah. Yeah, look, you're on. It's about a 15-second delay. All right. Primary colors. Here we go. Card number 2, it's still PC. Here we go. Featured, hi Ruby, featured in a classic line by Peter Brady. Featured in a classic line by Peter Brady. Selah and Yale. Clue number 2, connected to a hill in a war in a 1959 film. Connected to a hill in a war in a 1959 film. Clue number 3 has a connection to the University of Arkansas. Has a connection to the University of Arkansas. I'll try to speak up for those two. It's loud in the gym. Clue number 4, can be blackened.
He's Googling it.
Can be blackened. You're caught in 4K, pal. Wow. Clue number 5, can be purchased at a butcher shop. Can be purchased at a butcher shop. And clue number 6. Yes, Stacy got it. Stacy without Google, but with the Sawyer most likely. She got it. Pork chop is correct. This loin cut can be fried, roasted, or grilled. Ruby waited because they were caught looking at Google, so they wanted to get the thing in, but okay, I got it. I'm on it. Who else we got? Who else? All right, the boys are coming back in. Let's see, 3 minutes left. Yeah, we can do one more at least. Here we go. I don't think all the kids that are on their phone are playing the game, Nick. But we appreciate you. Oh, okay. I love seeing the reaction of Ruby and trying to remember what I said that might have made her laugh. That's okay. All right, PC. Clue number 1 was originally connected to the lower classes and the poorly educated. Was originally connected to the lower classes and the poorly educated. Clue number 2, often referenced on Saturday Night Live. Often referenced on Saturday Night Live. Clue number 3, the first word is sometimes 4 letters long. The first word is sometimes 4 letters long. Or sorry, that was wrong. The first word is sometimes 4 letters longer. 4 letters longer. Josie's just chowing down on a hot dog there, it looks like. I'm sure she appreciates being... Zoom in. Oh, that's funny. Poor curriculum. Incorrect, Ruby. I'm sorry. That's wrong. 4 letters longer. Clue number 4. Has mass appeal. Has mass appeal. Oops. Clue number 5. Connected to fashion, music, movies, and more. Connected to fashion, music, movies, and more. And clue number 6, things, people, or concepts that are dominant or relevant to a society at a given time are all part of this. Again, things, people, or concepts that are dominant or relevant to a society at a given time are all part of this. Lisa Danielson, yes. Oh, Cassie's so close behind. But Lisa, she gets it as we are about ready to start the second half. And I did get word. I wasn't sure where Dylan Seeger was. It is a family deal out of town, so no problems there. Hopefully they're enjoying their time here over the Christmas vacation, Christmas break, holiday break, whatever you want to say. And Come back well rested. We need you, big guy. All right, so there we go. Thank you for playing along. The initials game, always a lot of fun. Stayed fairly focused that time. I'm proud of me. And away we go. Second half about underway, 35-29. It was a crazy shot by Bryson McKenzie at the buzzer to give him a 6-point lead. Here we go as Axel Hale and the Grantsburg Pirates have it out of the break. Lyle Lozier back out there with 2 fouls picked up in the first half. That was a tough loss having him on the bench for a little while. Stelsel to Cookie. Tough shot, gets the roll. And Lozier picks up his first bucket of the night. What are they going to do with Kaysen? They're going to take the ball away, says Riker Stelsel, and then he's going to slow down, speed back up. I think he wanted Caleb, but he gets Daxter, and Daxter goes up off the glass. Excellent start for Grantsburg. 10 points now for Dax. And it's a 2-point Unity lead. Kaysen hard off the glass. Isaiah skies and gets the rebound and the putback. Isaiah Fugate spent a lot of time on the bench, but now he has 4 points. 3 guys on the bench for a long time. 3-pointer on the way, off the back of the rim. And Isaiah, no problem, but he falls down. Ooh, no. He grabbed for his right leg. And he might have to come out. Nope, he's going to try to gut it out. And nope, Vance is going to come in. Isaiah, tough guy, very tough guy. Don't know what happened. Maybe just got scraped up on the rebound there. But he did fall awkwardly. Renee's going to go check on him here. Good entry pass. And Daxter can't get it to go and then gets the retaliation foul. That's his second foul. Actually, they didn't call a foul there. What was it? Oh, it was on Lyle. I'm sorry. I guess I looked away, so Lyle picks up his third, so he's in some foul trouble, but Grantsburg doesn't have much on the bench. Kaysen for 3. Lined it up nicely, just a little long. Up ahead, Hale. Hale crosses in front. Rombach for 3, and he gets it to go. Caleb Rombach now with 14. Bance also playing with 2 fouls. Gets it over to Rankin. Passed up the 3. Gets it back out to Bance. Gets it to Fisher. Fisher, a real threat now to Beckett, who's had a great first half. Second half starts with a bang. Beckett inside the arc this time, but he has 16 and leads all scorers. Grantsburg hasn't had much of an answer, and that one was supposed to go to Cookie, but there was no cut or just a bad pass by Caleb. Take your pick, and it's a turnover on the Pirates. Here's Williams. Puts the ball on the floor, gets it out, Bance. Schmidt, and that's a foul on Axel, or is it? Yep, it's on Beckett, I guess. He kind of threw an arm there, a little arm bar to create some space, and he got caught with that. Axel's a light guy, so he got kind of pushed easily there. So a turnover on Unity. Each team now has 1 foul. That's the second foul on Schmidt. Rombach now. Bance on him. They're still in the 2-3. Oh, ill-advised, but Axel is able to go get the ball. It's possession arrow Unity. Here's Fisher, and a moving screen. Another offensive foul, and that might be on Bance. You could hear Coach Mike Myers say that. And Fugate, thankfully, can get back into the game. Jackson Brown also coming in. Cookie's going to sit down, a smaller lineup now with Cook on the bench. And Bance with his third will sit down. Stelsel over to Brown. Lobbed in, and it's going to go off of Grantsburg, I think. Yeah, it was off of. Oh, I'm almost positive that hit Caleb last, but the officials didn't see that one. So the Pirates keep possession. Brown in the corner. Stelsel up top, now Caleb. Rombach moves. Three is good. Little Drano from Caleb Rombach. That's his third or fourth three tonight. Fisher, he averages 3.3. Oh, excellent effort from Riker, but as much so from Fugate. Sorry, not Fugate, but from Kason Fisher, and then Fugate on the rebound picks up a foul. 3 trips down for Unity, 3 fouls, and that is the third foul on Fugate, and slow to come to check in Henry Christensen, so Fugate's out there with 3. And they might catch him, they might just have picked up his 4th foul. A high energy play. Oh, he is so thankful. That's gonna be on Kason Fisher. I think Isaiah, and I think a lot of people thought that might have been him, Fugate on the foul. So thankfully for him and for Unity, it was on Fisher, just his first. 4 fouls on Grantsburg though, or excuse me, on Unity. Oh, nice no look, shot up and good. Little pump fake, that was a really nice inbound. Caleb using his eyes, and a timeout called by Unity as Grantsburg leads now 41-39. A full timeout called by Sean Fisher. Gives us a chance to say thank you to a couple more, and here we go.
Everyone knows me as Maddie, but here I'm Master Sergeant Hefner.
Can't stop this. Ha. So let's go.
This is my life in the Air National Guard.
You can't stop this. Never. Let's go.
41-39, 13:54 remaining in regulation. In the first game of the doubleheader, the girls took the court and Grantsburg won 41-38. Pirates trying to make it a sweep here to end the year. Rankin does a good job getting across the timeline with Hale on him. They try to trap him. Gets it to Christensen. Christensen from the left elbow spins. Gets it to Fisher. Fisher going to use a screen. Gets a little bit of room. Unity's got to be careful not to get a moving screen. That one was a perfectly set screen by Christensen. They're kind of looking for that. Christensen, oh, Kason wide open 3, no! And Rombach gets the rebound. Caleb quickly up ahead, and Hale, good job tracking that one down. Over to Schultz. Schultz through the lane, no good. Hale might have had a chance there, and it's out of bounds off of Unity. Boy, kind of some unusual suspects there on a couple of those, but Grantsburg keeps control and leads by 2. They overcame a 6-point halftime deficit. Riker gets it back. No, over to Rombach. Little far for Rombach. Fisher guarding him. And Rombach through the lane, tough shot. Holy smokes! Caleb Rombach with another tough shot. Now he's trying to defend Christensen there, but Christensen gets through. Fisher, whoo. Step back 2, yes. Fisher now with 12, 43-21. Grantsburg leads by 2. Brown and retains possession. Here's Hale over to Stelsel. Good ball movement around the outside. Tried to feed it into Rombach. Rombach stopped short of half court. Good job by him. Now has it at top of the circle. And kicks it out. Hale, wide open three. Yes! Excellent play all around, and Axel Hale cans it. 8 points for him. He has 2 3-pointers made. Out to Williams. Williams trying to get on pace. Here's Fisher, who's done the majority of the scoring. Stelsel, a little too much. He's taken it away a couple of times. Been physical that time. Too physical. Sounds like a little jaw-jacking maybe down on the court. But we play on. Christensen. Schmidt. Ooh, tough shot! And good on the officials for not calling a travel there. It was just a, I don't know, a slow step or something, but that's good on them. Just like Caleb, tough shot again! How is he doing that? He has 21 points now with 11 minutes left. Threads the needle and was lucky. Oh, wow. Blasts to the board. I think that was Christensen there with his 4th point. 48-45 Grantsburg. Caleb with some room. No good. Dexter with the strong board. Can't get it to go. Misses everything. But there's Riker tying it up with Rankin, and that'll be Grantsburg ball. I see Daxter kind of shaking his right hand a little bit. Hopefully it's not going to impair his shooting. Here's Stelsel for 3. No! Good rebound by Williams. Here's Christensen on the logo. Rombach on him, and what do we have? Another offensive foul. Wow, that's like 3 or 4 offensive. A blocking foul. That was on Rankin. That is 5 fouls now on Unity, 2 on Grantsburg. They're really watching the moving screens on that side of the court. Hale. Brown over to Stelsel. They find Caleb in the middle. Caleb, he's got the ball in his hands. What's he going to do? That one's deflected. It's a turnover. Good effort there. I think it was Williams who got his hand on it. Williams kind of stopped, gets it out to Fisher, who's going to shoot over Rombach. No. Rebound, Schultz. That was tipped. Good slow play there by Fisher. It looked like he was kind of just going casually, kind of baited Daxter into passing that one to Rombach. Got his hand on it. It's a turnover on the Pirates. Triple teamed and fouled. See who they got. There were 3 guys over there. That's going to be on Riker Stelsel. That's the 3rd on Grantsburg. And 2 on Riker. Christensen. Beckett. Look at this kid go. Wow, Beckett Schmidt. 21 for him. He's probably got 4. I'll look at the next break, see how many Beckett Schmidt has from outside. Brown, 2-3 zone for Unity. Finds Caleb. Caleb in some trouble. Bounces, kicks it. 3-pointer, Brown. No, he missed. Another open look. Everybody collapses on Caleb in the paint. 4 guys there. Beckett and 1! And the Eagles retake the lead, and Lyle Lozier in for Jackson Brown. I think Beckett has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think he has 5 3-pointers. Beckett Schmidt does. Excellent night for Beckett in his dad's alma mater. That one comes up missing, and Caleb comes up with the rebound. Heck of a game here with under 9 minutes to play. Fugate back in there with 3 fouls. Rombach splitting the defense and a foul on the floor. That'll be 6 fouls on Unity, and the foul will be given to Christensen, his first. They have really spread out these fouls, though. Nobody in real foul trouble. Isaiah has 3. Hale off the inbounds, the 3-pointer on the way, and it goes! Axel Hale for 3. That's his 3rd 3-pointer of the night. It's looking like an NBA game out there with all the 3s taken. Schmidt, speaking of, look at that, wow! Beckett Schmidt, 26 points, 6 3-pointers. Rombach, quickly over to Hale, bounces it into, oh, they're gonna call offensive. Good job by Fugate to just lean on his heels and get popped backwards by Daxter Schultz. He knows that Daxter will put his shoulder down, and that time he just, I wouldn't call that a flop. He just positioned his body in the correct way and was able to dramatize it, let's say. But an offensive foul on Daxter, and they're discussing it now in the low block. 2-point Eagles lead. Christensen bounces it down to Fugate, spins off the glass and good. Nice looking play there, and Fugate has his 6th point. Really athletic, good footwork by Fugate. Or maybe the biggest guy out there. Oh, close. Rombach finds Cookie. Cookie off the glass and good. Nice looking play there for Grantsburg. Lyle Lozier now with 4 points. And it's back to a 2-point Eagles lead. Rankin. And they've switched Caleb on to Schmidt. Got to try something. Nothing has worked so far. And Isaiah, oh, he bats it back in. Rankin goes baseline and picks up the foul on Cookie. That is the 4th on Lozier. He's going to have to come out of the game. .654 remaining. It'll be interesting to see how long Lyle stays on, or is kept on the bench by Mike Myers. Christensen, Fisher. And that is a travel? No, it's going to be a foul. Foul on the floor. I saw him look over to his partner to see if it was a travel. It probably would have been had the foul not occurred first. But this is going to be a 1-and-1 as that's the 7th foul on Grantsburg. A 2-point Unity lead, and Rankin will go to the line looking for his first point of the night. Does not get it. Daxter out rebounds Fugate. Brown. Rombach. Christensen out on him. Still 2-3. We haven't seen the 1-3-1 at all here tonight. Here's Rombach. Kicks it out. Brown. Brown for 3, and that's what Grantsburg needs when they're going to put all the attention on Caleb. Those open shots got to hit, and Jackson's good at it. 6 points for Brown. It's 56-55 Grantsburg now. Christensen. Hale working hard. Christensen on the right elbow. Drops it off to Fisher. Fisher for 3! Oh, in and out almost. Just went right over the top. And here's Brown. Over to Hale. Hale's got a clean look. A little floater. Good! Maybe a timeout coming up here soon if Grantsburg continues this pressure. 13 for Axel Hale. Williams set to check back in for Unity. Grantsburg now up by 3. Rankin with Jackson on him. Fisher. Riker's back on Fisher. Schmidt in the corner waiting Rombach waiting for him to get the ball. Fugate with a nice move in the left-handed lay. 1 point Grantsburg lead. Here's Rombach. Rombach surveying, tells Daxter to fall back. Vance getting set to check back in for Unity. Caleb into the lane, strong, and he is fouled. And the foul is on Christensen. Williams and Vance back in. Let's see, Rankin and Christensen out. That's just the second on Christensen. Both teams with 7 fouls now. Rombach has 21, but he hasn't scored in a while. 5:07 left to go in the game. First free throw, got it. Good. Caleb now with 23. Grantsburg leads by 3. I think it's no, it is not. I thought it was a starting 5 out there for Unity. It is not. Schmidt again, no good this time. Pirates with Riker, so close. Goes up the middle. I don't know, I think it was Fisher. He's just so quick. He was gonna pass it to Caleb, and then that's a foul on Fisher, I think. And a 1-and-1 here for Schultz, who hit his first free throw, but has missed. No, I did it again. He hit his first one, he hit an and-1. But he's below 50%. Would love to make up for it here. It's a 1-and-1 again. He hit the first of 2, an and-1, and now a chance at a 1-and-1 here. Short. Beckett comes up with the board. Still a 3-point Grantsburg lead. 4.5 to go. Free throws. Beckett loses it, but he gets it back. Jackson on him. Riker trying to time it right, and a foul, no shot, but it'll be it is a shot, so Kaysen will go to line for 2. All right, that's what's gonna happen. You know, you've got a guy who moves so quickly like Kaysen Fisher. He's played nice here tonight. Unity with a couple guys in double digits. Beckett Schmidt has 26, and Kaysen Fisher has 12, looking to add to it here with 2 shots. Got that first one. 13 for Kaysen. Now a 2-point lead for Grantsburg. Good, pure. Kaysen Fisher 2 for 2. 60-59. Hale, Stelsel, thought he pitter-patted. And Kaysen's gonna pick up a cheap one, as Hale was just kind of bringing the ball around. Kaysen tried to poke it free, got the arm. And that's going to lead to a 1-and-1, and that's the 9th foul on Unity. And so the next one will be 2 shots for sure. Axel has 13. Grantsburg has 3 guys in double digits. Caleb has 23, Daxter has 12, and Axel has 13 still. And again, the stinking free throws for this squad with good shooters too. I think Caleb has hit all of his tonight, but here's Schmidt. Uh-oh, no. Ball is tapped and back to Fisher. Wow, unfortunate bounce there for Grantsburg. Caleb tipped it, but it went right back to Fisher. Bance, what is he doing? And what is this? On the floor. What are we? That was a really delayed call, but it was an awkward thing. It's a warning on 14. Oh, a flop, okay. So they administer a warning on Axel Hale. And yeah, that is, I think, the right call. He took a second to kind of think about it. Here's Bance. Fisher. Oh, Beckett off the screen. Oh! Wow! Beckett Schmidt, we're watching some awesome basketball from him. 29 points Stelsel dribbles out of there, gets it to Hale, back to Stelsel. Back to Hale. It's a 2-point Eagles lead. It's the Beckett-Schmidt show. Caleb with the three-pointer, and he is fouled on the three. And it might have been Bance. Got him on the arm. That almost went, but Caleb will go to the line for three here. And that is the 10th foul as well on Unity, but it was a three-point shot, so Caleb gets 3 free throws. 24 points for him. Trying to tie it up on this one. Yep. And he'll try to take the lead with 3:12 left to go with this free throw. Good to see him recover from the charity stripe. He stunk early on in the season, but he's hit everything tonight. We're going to take a quick break and get ready for the finale here as we say thank you to Grantsburg Tel.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit grantsburgtelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
Well, this is one of those games that it stinks that somebody's going to come away with a loss because it's been really good. We've seen a couple of guys really go off. Caleb Rombach has 26. Beckett Schmidt has 29. Great time to say thank you to his dad, Doug, who does We Are Unity stuff, does a wonderful job and is a consistent guy for us there in Unity. So thank you to him and everybody who sponsors and watches We Are Unity. We love ya. And thank you to Doug, and I'm glad he gets to see his son play well on the court that he used to play on. I'm just hoping my son plays better and they get the win. So Caleb's my kid, and Beckett is Doug's kid. How funny is that? 63-62, Grantsburg with a 1-point lead. And here's Kason Fisher, who's Sean Fisher's son, the head coach, who did get his coaching career started here in Grantsburg. FYI, he's had a great coaching career. Will be a Hall of Famer for sure. And Fugate can't get that one to drop. Did everything he could, just didn't get it to go. And Daxter clears the board. Grantsburg going to try to extend the lead. Here's Rombach, head fake. Rombach baseline, looking, still in some trouble. Williams guarding him. Schultz. He'll casually bring it out. Kaysen gets his hand on another one. Careful. 2.5 to go. Grantsburg up by 1. Not sure what the goal is here. Cookie. Back to Riker. Just draining time, I suppose. Nope. See, that's the thing. You try to slow play it, and now Unity has a chance to take the lead on this shot. It's just Grantsburg turns the ball over 16 times a game. Here's Fisher meeting Rombach. Outside, Williams has been quiet until now! And there you go, Unity now with the lead. Williams now with 8. Now the Pirates behind by 2. Oh, they're gonna leave Hale for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Williams, and a foul on Daxter. And that is the 9th foul on the Pirates, so this will be a 1-and-1. So I don't get strategy in that situation, or if it's just they were looking for the perfect shot, trying to hold on to the ball with 2.5 minutes left to go. That's just a long time. I like staying aggressive. You got a pretty prolific scorer and a good free throw shooter in Caleb. You've got other guys who can make shots. Hale from outside. You got Daxter who cleans up boards nicely. Free throw, no good. So Grantsburg gets away with one there. See what happens now under 2 minutes to go. Here's Rombach. Caleb with the pink shoes, you can do that if you can score over 20 points. Caleb over to Hale. Axel to the wing. Came up short on his last one. Now he's going to, I thought he was going to hand it off to Caleb. Doesn't. Holds the ball, he has it picked, and another turnover. While Grantsburg's trying to slow the clock down. Kaysen down the right side, easy lay. I don't know what's going on out there for Grantsburg, what they're trying to accomplish. Now they're down 2 possessions in a real tough spot. Here's Rombach trying to make something happen. Bowls it over to Hale. Hale, high, no, rebound. Bance comes away with it. Bance across the timeline, and now Grantsburg will have to think about fouling, and they call a timeout. So the Pirates, with a 1-point lead, have turned the ball over twice or 3 times in a row, and now in some real trouble as Unity has made them pay by scoring at the other end. 67-63, under a minute to go. So a quick timeout from Sean Fisher and the Eagles, drawing it up. Its next foul will be 10 on Grantsburg, and it'll be the double bonus for Unity, and they have been doing really well from the line as well. They haven't gotten there a ton, though. I'm sure they'll try to get the ball in Kaysen's hands. He's at the top. He's the farthest one away, number 23. And he's going to come through and get the ball in the backcourt. Riker Stelsel on him. Fugate sets his feet and kicked out. Bance, ooh, and that's a travel? No, a foul on Brown. That's the right call, or the right play there for Grantsburg now that they've got themselves down by 4 points. And here comes Bance for 2 free throws. No matter the outcome here, it'll be a 2-possession game. Fugate was ready for the rebound, but he didn't need it there. It was a miss, though, for Bance. And so with 52.8 seconds left to go, they'll play this one. That one also misses. Daxter with the rebound. Daxter screaming up the court. Boy, they're just going to let him have it. And he gets it. Timeout called by Grantsburg. Daxter Schultz wasting no time. That's the right play there, of course. Daxter is a scorer too, and now it's a 2-point Unity lead. Making it pretty dramatic. A timeout called by Grantsburg. 45.7 seconds left to go. They're going to go for a steal. They might just try to play this one out. Rankin getting set to check back into the game. I mean, one more Beckett-Schmidt 3 might dagger Grantsburg, but I don't know that Sean is going to try to score here if he's going to try to drain the clock and get a foul and shoot 2 free throws to try to get him to a 2-possession game. Fun one here to finish. The ball will be inbounded on the baseline by Rankin. Fun one to close out the 2025 calendar year. Here is Fisher. Don't think they want to foul Fisher, especially right here. Fisher across, they trap him, and they foul, a timeout called by Sean Fisher as he got trapped right across half court. Probably a good play there. 37.9 seconds left to go. Both teams have a ton of timeouts left, so this could take a while. I don't think Grantsburg has to foul at this time. They have to try to get the ball. If they get the ball, I would expect to see, unless there's something open like what Daxter had, probably try to get that ball into Caleb's hands. Maybe try to shoot a 3. Don't need a 3, but we'll see what happens. Beckett-Schmidt with 29, Caleb Rombach with 26 tonight. Daxter Schultz with 14, Axel Hale with 13, Kaysen Fisher with 16, Isaiah Fugate has 8, Henry Christensen with 4. He had that crazy shot to end the first half. Either that or it was Bryson McKenzie, I don't remember. Jackson Brown has chipped in with 6, Lyle Lozier has 4, and Riker Stelzer with 2 for Grantsburg. Fisher will probably get this one in the backcourt and try to take some time off the clock there. That time Riker was ready for it. They dump it into Williams. And Kaysen reestablishes himself in the front court. Kayson's got some room. He kicks it out. Rankin is not going to take that, and Jackson's going to foul Rankin. Yeah, that was, he's open there, and he probably would take it in the regular flow of a game, but smart move by Rankin there to not take that shot. Now they're going to put Cookie in after this first free throw. Rankin has no points until just now. Big free throw. Next one is even bigger to make it a 2-possession lead. Brown comes out, Cookie comes in. Maybe trying for a rebound here. That's why they switched that. Second free throw. Hey, that's money. Good job, kid. Rankin 2 points, and they're the most important at the moment. Daxter over to Hale. Hale, he'll take the three. That's no good. Daxter skies as high as he could possibly go and puts it back. Absolutely phenomenal effort there by Daxter Schultz. Take another look. Let's see if we got it. Daxter with a 16th point and a great effort there for Schultz. 18.5 seconds left to go. Back to a 2-point Unity lead. Can Grantsburg close out a game? They have 4 losses on the year. 3 of them, the final score is not indicative of how close the game was. Shell Lake ended up getting a lot of free throws at the end and stuff, but they just were not able to close out a game. Can the Pirates come from behind here after losing a lead about 2 minutes ago? Can they come back and make a couple of plays here to finish this one at home in front of their home fans, although a lot of Unity fans here too. We love it. Unity has treated me so well with the We Are Network, and so many people to think about and thank and be grateful for in Unity. Always had a great relationship with y'all and the people too, so many. But I'm a Grantsburg guy and I want them to win. But this is good. Rankin into Fisher. Fisher will stay in the backcourt as long as he wants to. And now he'll pass it over to Fugate, back to Fisher. 10 seconds left, and he's avoiding the foul now that Grantsburg wants to foul. And with 5.9 seconds left to go, excellent play by Unity, and if he makes both of these, the game is sealed. With 5.9 seconds left to go, Grantsburg waited way too long to try to get him, and Fisher did a good job. Probably another 5 seconds of just running around, avoiding the thing. Well, here we go. One more. If Kaysen gets his 18th point, he probably seals the deal here for Unity. Goes through his routine. The shot is up, and it is pure as it can be. Here's Brown. Brown traveled, didn't get called, and that's out of bounds off of Grantsburg. 1.9 seconds left to go. And the Pirates are going to fall here again, 2 and 5, and Grantsburg will not foul. As Unity comes in and takes it from Grantsburg, the 2 games split. Congrats to Unity. They go to 3-2 overall. Grantsburg goes to 2-5 in a tough start to the 25-26 season. Player of the game in the win, Beckett Schmidt, 29 stinking points. There was no answer, and he was just hitting from everywhere and from all depths. What a nice piece of the puzzle is Beckett Schmidt. Caleb Rombach had 26 in a losing effort. He had 30 in a losing effort against Turtle Lake, and just Daxter scored 16, Axel scored 13. It just wasn't enough. That's what Grantsburg is looking for, those 3 guys to score a lot of points, and they did, but just not quite enough. They couldn't stop Beckett Schmidt. They couldn't stop Kaysen Fisher either. He had 18, a nice night for him. Isaiah had 8, Christensen with 4, and Rankin with 2. So did Bryson McKenzie. But that is going to do it here. Grantsburg heads to Osceola on Friday, the Juggernaut Chieftains on Friday for Unity. Up next, they have a doubleheader up in Ashland, a Hardin North Conference doubleheader, which is kind of crazy. They just played Ashland, I don't know, 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So usually it takes a while to rotate through the conference, but maybe it's like we want to play on Saturday since it's so far away. and this might have been the only time they could do it. So that would make some sense. But that is going to do it. I am so thankful for all of you. I was doing some reflecting over the Christmas break here, and just how much I really appreciate being able to do what I do. And our sponsors make that happen. Our people like Doug Schmidt and all that have worked on We Are Unity, and the administration at Unity that have been so inviting and great to us, from superintendent, principals, IT staff, and the same goes here in Grantsburg. So thank you, everybody, for letting us do this, letting me kind of live out a dream job. And so I wish you all a very happy and healthy new year. For Nick Rombach on the camera, my name is Bob Rombach. Thanks for watching high school basketball here on We Are Grantsburg and We Are Unity, both part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody, and Happy New Year.